Language interpreter Iziola Nzale. We begin the bulletin tonight with the developing story of the murder of Kasipul Member of Parliament Charles Ong'ondo Were. Investigations into that murder have zeroed in on a suspect captured on CCTV trailing the legislator minutes before he was gunned down along Valley Road. The late MP was shot at least 4 times at close range by a lone gunman who fled on a sports bike waiting nearby. Detectives who have visited key locations the MP visited on the final day, relying on CCTV footage and witness statements from his driver and bodyguards as they work to track down the killers. Gatete Njoroge reports.
3 bullet holes pierced the passenger side window. Bloodstains smeared the console box. The aftermath of what police believe was a well-orchestrated murder plot, executed with deadly precision by a hired assassin, ending the life of Kasipul MP Charles Were along Valley Road on Wednesday night. A chilling assassination that is causing detectives sleepless nights as they pursue all available leads to nab the suspects. On Thursday, detectives extended their probe to the National Assembly, where the late Kasipul MP Charles Were had spent most of his day attending to parliamentary duties. According to reports, the MP left Parliament just before 7 p.m, accompanied by his driver and bodyguard. The vehicle was seen heading towards City Hall Way before taking a turn onto Wabera Street. It was along this street that the MP's car came to a stop. His bodyguard briefly stepped out, walking into an M-Pesa shop where he reportedly deposited 20,000 shillings into the MP's phone. CCTV footage in the area captured a man wearing a hood and carrying a bag who was monitoring the car. CCTV captures the MP and his team leaving the area at 7:19 p.m. and joining Kenyatta Avenue. The driver changed route and joined Ralph Birch Road to evade traffic before joining Agwings Kodhek Road. Unaware they were being followed, they joined Valley Road where there was traffic. That same man who had been closely monitoring the MP's vehicle along Wabera Street was later seen riding pillion on a sports bike, tailing the car at close range. At exactly 7:40 p.m, as the vehicle came to a stop at a red light, the assassin made his move. He disembarked, calmly walked around the car and opened fire at point-blank range. 4 shots shattering the passenger window, striking the MP in the chest and hand. In seconds, the killer dashed back to the waiting motorbike. The rider sped off toward Nairobi's CBD, vanishing into traffic, leaving behind panic, shattered glass, and a fatally wounded legislator. The MP's bodyguard, who was seated directly behind him, told investigators he was caught off guard by the sudden gunfire. He says he instinctively took cover before stepping out to pursue the attackers, but by then they had already vanished. The bodyguard quickly turned his attention to the wounded MP, who was bleeding heavily and pleading for help. Together with the driver, they rushed him to Nairobi Hospital, but it was too late. Charles Were was pronounced dead on arrival. Remarkably, both the driver and the bodyguard escaped the brazen attack unharmed in a hit that lasted less than a minute, carried out on a busy city road. Homicide detectives led by their director Martin Nyuguto, who visited the scene on Thursday morning to reconstruct the events, recovered 3 spent cartridges, which will be subjected to ballistic examination. Later, detectives camped along Wabera Street, where the MP was last spotted before his assailant shot him dead. Police have collected CCTV footage from several shops in the area, which captured the suspect closely monitoring the MP's vehicle as it was parked near an M-Pesa shop. In their pursuit of the killer, detectives have questioned 3 individuals: the MP's driver, his bodyguard, and the M-Pesa attendant. The investigation has also widened to Kasipul as police explore the possibility that the assassination may have been politically motivated. With investigators having combed the area where Kasipul MP Charles Were was gunned down, The focus now shifts to tracking his last moments, reviewing CCTV footages, and getting witness accounts to be able to pursue the killers. Gatete Njoroge, Citizen TV, Valley Road, Nairobi.
At the same time, President William Ruto and ODM